Hey YouTube, I wanted to do a quick update to my 10-gallon Planet tank. Since last time you saw it, there's been a lot of changes. I re-aquascaped the entire thing, and I really like how it turned out. I'm definitely planning to keep it this way, and the livestock I have in it absolutely love it right now. So one of the reasons I wanted to do an update, even though it doesn't look perfect right now, is because I had some algae issues recently. I want to explain, why I had those and how I went about resolving them. The issues I had were blue-green algae and blackbeard algae were the two major ones I had. I also have some hair algae in there, which I'm still cleaning out, but I'm going to explain how I got rid of the blackbeard algae and resolving that problem, how I resolved the blue-green algae. First of all, the blue-green algae, you might be able to see there's still a little bit of a remnant of it down there along the edge. That's actually all dead, and the rest of it on top has already been cleaned up by the shrimp. And this is just from yesterday. It all was killed off, and the shrimp continue to eat whatever rises up out of the sand, or stirred up for them so that they can eat it. But that algae, I killed that by using hydrogen peroxide. I put it in a small dropper, and just put in about 10 milliliters in it, each of the major locations. I had some over here, some here along the edge, and some over here on the other side as well. So I put about 30 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide, just shoved it down in the sand, and just spot applied it slowly along each one of those areas so that I would kill off all the BGA. Also, when you do that, if you do in fact use that method to kill BGA, you need to be cautious, because if you use too much, you can actually harm your fish. But it is a great method for killing blue-green algae. It'll kill all the bacteria very quickly. When you do that, you also want to turn off your filter. But do some research before you do that. This is just a method that you can use to get rid of it. Also, for blackbeard algae, I nuked it with XL yesterday. Used, I guess, about 3 times what I usually use in the tank, and spot applied it. If you see that red spot right there, that is dying blackbeard algae. It's probably the most prominent, which is why I'm showing it. But if you see this leaf right here, you also see it's got a bunch of those red spots, red and pink spots, which is dead blackbeard algae. The only piece which I have left that's actually hanging on, just from yesterday even, is it's right there on the newbies. That small little bit, which the camera does not seem to be adjusting to. But I just wanted to say both of those methods work. Do your own research before you do it. But XL is definitely a great method for resolving BBA, and hydrogen peroxide definitely does work for BGA algae. So, in order to resolve the underlying issue, though, my CO2 wasn't high enough. It was running just a little bit too low, so I jacked it up yesterday, and it is running quite high right now. My drop checker's telling me it's too high, but I keep checking the levels with my pH kit, and everything's cool for now, so no worries. Also, if you have BGA, you have too much light. I took out the reflectors on my kit, so the light went down significantly, especially since they're compact fluorescent tubes. Or not tubes, they're the spirals. So they don't put out a lot of light directionally. It's just kind of scattered. So as a result, taking off the reflectors is a huge deal, because it cuts down the light by probably about 30%. So, and I just threw them on the floor. But anyhow, yeah, I hope you like the tank. Yeah, I know it looks like crap right now. I have not. All I've done recently is wiped out the front of the glass, because I actually have a couple fry in here. That's why I only have my one female in here, because it's her fry. I also have a bunch of baby cherry shrimp. I wish I could show you some. The one that was, oh, actually, you know what? I'm showing right there on the newbie sleeve. So tiny little guy. As a result, I can tell you that the method I used, the concentrations I used, was fine, because if I didn't kill my fry, and if I didn't kill the baby cherry shrimp, then it'll work with just about anything, as long as you keep the levels under control. So I hope you like the tank. If you have any questions about BGA or BBA, I would love to help. So, have a good one, YouTube. Bye.